Hello, Veteran 021 here, welcome back, and this is another episode of Tales of Symphonia. In the last episode, we woke up here in the Sylvarant base, and, was it Lord Boda and Yuan tried to put us in irons after Lloyd woke up, but, we were able to escape, or we were able to, get away, and now we're actually trying to escape the Sylvarant base. As you can see, this area right here is pretty empty. There is a stairway right here that we're going to have to open up. A couple chests up there. Let's go ahead and examine this thing here. It does something. It changes Sorcerer Ring to shoot out electric balls, I guess. And over here is kind of like a block puzzle thing that we got to do. I believe the metal box up there is what we need to actually put on this blue switch here. And right now what we need to do is we need to get that metal block down. So all we gotta do is push this guy over and this guy over here and over there and over here. Actually, you know what? I'm doing this all wrong. I should probably, well, no, actually I'm not. Because I gotta get that third block down anyways before I can go over there. So yeah, we want to push this guy down. And push this guy up. Now you gotta be careful at this point because you don't want to push the metal block into the blue switch already. You want to actually push it over here. And put it right there. Should be able to tell what I'm doing here at this point. Just making a makeshift bridge. Yeah, I really dig the music in these ranches and Sylvarant bases or whatever. I like it. Pretty catchy. Alright, so we get a straw hat and an EX gem level 2. Alright. Straw hat is for Genus, I believe. Yeah, a little bit better defense and intelligence, although, what do I have on Lloyd? Yeah, Lloyd can equip this too, which is kind of weird. It'll give Lloyd better magic defense, but no, I don't care. Yeah, because intelligence does affect your magic damage that you take. But nah, I'll just give it to Genus. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we want to take this guy right here, pull him over, and push him down. And again, I'm not sure, I'm thinking that metal block is the only block we can actually put on that switch for it to do something. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on it. But I think that's how it works. But anyways, what we want to do now is we want to push these blocks all the way back over here. So that one block is situated in the upper right corner there. And come on, push the damn thing. And then we want to push this guy over here. So they're situated just like that. Alright, now that we're down here, what we want to do is we want to look at this thing. Insufficient power, please charge. Okay. Gotta come over here to this coil and charge it with some sparks. And it'll bring that down. And those two blocks that we arranged up above, they'll now... Well, I guess it doesn't really matter where you put them. But as long as you put them, you know, on either side going across like that vertically, then you'll be able to cross. Alright, so yeah, there's another treasure that we can get right here that you can barely see or not see at all. We get a protect ring. That's the third treasure in this place, so that's all the treasure. I don't think I'm going to be using this one because it's honestly not that good. Yeah, it's a ring engraved with a war god. Reduces physical damage but raises elemental damage. So yeah, while it helps protect you against physical damage, it makes you weak to every element in the book, which, in my opinion, stinks. Unless you're fighting a boss or an enemy or whatever that primarily uses physical attacks, this accessory is not very good. Or vice versa. I mean, if you use a rune bottle on this accessory, it'll turn into a resist ring, which is the exact opposite. But there's a better one later on called a force ring, which has physical protection, but it doesn't have the drawbacks of reducing magic damage. So I'm not even gonna bother using that thing. I don't know. I might use it later, but it's highly unlikely I'm gonna use it. Alright, so once we charge that up, push that switch, then we will want to come over here and push this block. Got some interesting water sound effects. Blah, blah, blah. Blah. Then we want to charge that thing here. And the door opened. Alright. I think Lloyd says something funny like, I think the door opened, like he wasn't sure. Or something along those lines.
Damn it. What's so special about me?
Who cares? Let's get out of here.
Those renegades need to hurry up and make up their freaking minds about whether they're our enemies or not.
Lloyd, what are we going to do now?
We've got to save Colette somehow. She's going to die if she's made into Martel's vessel.
She's pretty much there already, man.
But what can we do?
Sheena, where did you get your X-Sphere?
Huh? Well, that came out of nowhere. I got this before I came here. They attached it to me at the Imperial Research Academy.
Oh, so they put it on you.
Is it normal for people to equip X-Spheres in Tethe'alla?
No, not at all. The technology was originally brought over by the renegades.
Ah.
Nowadays, X-Spheres are mainly attached to machines.
Wait a second. So Tethe'alla and the renegades are on the same side?
I'm not sure if you could say that. But the renegades were the ones that brought us information about the nature of the two worlds. And the plan to assassinate the Chosen was their idea. They talked the king and the pope into it.
So while they're technically not on our side, they're still better than
The
designs.
desire for Tethe'alla to prosper killed the Chosen of Sylvarant.
That's horrible.
Lloyd, I suggest we go to Tethe'alla.
Why Tethe'alla?
Don't you remember what Ewan said? Angels are half-elves that evolved using special X-Spheres called Crucius crystals.
Oh, I get it. Colette's current condition is caused by the Crucius crystal.
Since Tethe'alla is studying the X-Spheres, they may know something about Crucius crystals as well.
That's a good idea. I'm pretty sure that they're studying the Crucius crystal that belongs to Tethe'alla's Chosen at the Imperial Research Academy.
There's a Chosen in Tethe'alla too?
Of course. The world regeneration ritual is carried out in Tethe'alla as well. The Church of Martel exists too.
But if they've been carrying out the regeneration that many times, why hasn't Martel's vessel been completed already?
That's a good question.
I'm curious about that myself. Perhaps those corpses lined up in the Tower of Salvation were...
Yeah, failed attempts.
No, never mind.
Yeah, there are too many things that we don't know. Crucius's objective, the renegades, the method to save Colette. So let's just start with what we can do now.
So, we're going to Tethe'alla?
Yeah, that's the only lead we have right now. And this time, I'm going to fulfill my role. I'm not going to let Colette bear the burden all by herself anymore.
Wait a minute. That's great and all, but how are we going to get to Tethe'alla?
I'm sure Sheena knows how to get there, correct?
My understanding is that you can travel to Tethe'alla by passing through a distortion in space. As far as I know, crafts called Riards are the only things that can do that.
Where are they?
The renegades should have them. They should be somewhere on this base.
So yeah, the Riots return from Tales of Fantasia.
Okay then, let's get going.
Or, you know, I guess you could say they are first in this game because this game is a prequel, but whatever. That's the thing I hate about prequels, you know, you're talking about like the old game, but it actually happens in the future. But when you say, oh, it's from the first game, when actually it probably was more from this game than it was from the previous game. I don't know, it's confusing. That's another thing, you know, with Zelda, you know, they always have prequels and stuff for that series. That always pisses me off. Because they just keep going backwards. They never go forwards. Well, these are the same enemies. Oh, there's an enemy in here that I haven't run into yet. And you know what? I don't know if this Rabbit here is actually new. He might be the same enemy we saw before. I think he's a different entry though because he has different stats. Yeah, they're weak to lightning. It shouldn't be too hard though.
Fire seal! Me.
Are you okay?
Lost.
Are you okay?
Lost. Do it.
All right.
Yay. Need to keep our TP up. Heh. Remember this area? Can we even, like, mess around with this stuff still? Oh, it's deactivated, so we can't even do anything with this stuff. But we can save our game if we want at this point. But you know what? I think I will do. Yeah, remember this room? We've been in here before.
So these are the Riots.
Hurry, they'll catch up to us.
That's the flying theme of the game. Pretty good. I like it.
All right then, Tethe'alla, here we come. Whoa! What's happening?
I don't know. It just suddenly...
Look, the fuel gauge is empty.
Oh
So
shit.
that's it. Since you've broken the seals in Sylvarant, there's not enough mana in this world.
And that means... we're gonna fall!
Oh shit. Oh, that sucks. That's gonna make getting around a hell of a lot harder.
I think we managed to avoid destroying them completely.
But they're useless unless we get some fuel.
What's the fuel? Coal?
Coal? Oh, jeez. How do you guys manage to actually live in Sylvarant?
So yeah, this comment right here is basically, well, it's basically letting the player know that, hey, you know, Sylvarant's in the Stone Age, while Tethe'alla is a little bit more advanced technologically.
Then magic, I assume. Perhaps the lightning that Volt produces?
Ah, there we go. Another summoned spirit, eh?
Then all we have to do is have Sheena summon Volt, right?
Yep, we gotta make a pact first.
I haven't made a pact with Volt.
Oh, well then I guess we'll just have to leave these here.
Well, we'll leave them here for now.
And here I thought Magi technology was infallible.
Hey, what's that?
Nothing is infallible.
That's the Tower of Salvation. Why is that here? This is Tethe'alla, right?
Of course. The Tower of Salvation appears in the Flourishing World. The tower also appeared on your side after Colette received the Oracle, right?
Yes it did.
2 worlds. 2 towers. What about the Holy Ground? The Church of Martel is also over here, correct? Is the Holy Ground called Carlon?
Yes. The place where the Tower of Salvation lies is the Holy Ground of Carlon, the same as in your world.
The Holy Ground of Carlon is where the peace treaty was signed to end the ancient war. There can't be 2 of them.
But there is.
Are you sure yours isn't a fake? We have records in our museums that depict how the hero Mythos called the 2 ancient kings to the Holy Ground of Carlon in order to forge a peace treaty.
And such records exist on our side as well. Instruments used to sign the treaty can be found in the Palma Costa Academy.
So, either one side is fake, or maybe they're actually both real.
Probably.
Lloyd, that's not possible.
What do you mean it's not possible?
Don't get mad, I was just kind of saying stuff. Anyway, let's get going.
Yeah, I was just kind of talking out of my ass.
It's true we aren't going to get anywhere by pondering about it here.
Although, you know, it kind of...
Wow.
I mean,
it's
maybe
our
it did
first
kind of
adventure
happen
in Tethe'alla.
in both worlds. Maybe originally the world was one world and the world got split. That's why both records are in both worlds. So you got to think of it that way.
Genus, this isn't a field trip.
I think he knows that by now, Rain. Okay, and I got an achievement for clearing Sylvarant. So yeah, we are officially in Tethe'alla, which is awesome. We get a new overworld theme, a new battle theme. All around good stuff. Alright, so I'm going to end the episode right here. That's all for this episode of Tales of Symphonia. In the next episode, we're going to go down this mountain range and check out Tethe'alla. This is Veteran 021. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.